Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino book listener by me. So let's get into it. It took 3 weeks. 3 weeks that felt like eternity to her. She wasn't able to get up from your side. She wasn't able to feel like she could live normally. The first week, she would dedicate any time she had to staying by her side. She wanted to see if you twitched. She wanted to see if you woke up. She had to be there. And you were all so vulnerable and weak. What if someone took advantage of that moment? It didn't matter that you were safe in the house. She couldn't help but think, and worry, and need to watch over you. It was only at the start of the second week that Linnea and the rest of the children came to her. Father, we can watch over Ryan too. But we need you. Things can't keep going without you. We know that. She frowned, looking away. You shouldn't have to. I know you're worried just as I am. Besides, things can be paused for a while. I'm sure nothing would come of it. Lynette fidgeted. There are meetings. We've had to cancel ones last week, but this week, canceling them would raise questions. I'm sure you know that already, Father. But you can trust us. Don't you trust us? We'll watch Ryan while you can't. And I'm sure we all believe that Ryan will wake up. They're strong enough. You said so yourself countless times. Arlecchino sighs, and she can't help but smile a little bit. Those are her children, the children that she raised, and she felt so infinitely proud. Proud that they could be like this. That they could reassure even her. Even though she didn't want to need that. But they knew and understood regardless. And they knew that he would get better. And that certainty in their voice made her feel much more optimistic. And so she agreed. All right. You can take over when I'm busy. But I don't want you stressing yourselves out. All right, you three? They nodded. And Lenny's face showed relief. He was glad that he was able to help his father. He wasn't sure that Arlecchino would even accept. So he was proud of this. You don't have to worry about a thing. I promise. And if anything changes, I will tell you right away. And so she left. She wasn't able to get a good night's sleep. Not at all. That would be far from realistic. Because even if she trusted them, and knew that they would take good care of you, there was no way that she was able to put those thoughts in her head to rest. The thoughts that haunted her. The thoughts that made her feel like she couldn't be certain if you'd be awake next morning. She couldn't help but picture you when she closed her eyes, injured, hurting, calling for her, and her being absolutely silent, unwilling to reach out. By the third week, Arlecchino was beyond restless. She sat on the chair next to your bed, holding your hand. She frowned, cursing it. Would it have hurt you to just rest for a little bit? Did you truly have to be so stubborn that now, even 3 weeks later, I can't hear your voice? I can't feel your touch or your warmth. I would never want to say this, and yet here I am. You've made me weak, pathetic, and all I want is for you to wake up. Just wake up, Ryan. I can't wait any more than that. And then she felt it, your fingers twitching in her grasp. And immediately she sat up, looking at you, seeing if you're opening your eyes. Wyon, are you awake? There was nothing for a couple of moments. Arlecchino thought she was imagining things. She was that desperate. But then, you began blinking, and she almost collapsed in relief. You're awake. Arlie? What happened? Not much happened. You just passed out. In the training room, remember? You stayed silent for a little bit. Nodded, weakly. Yeah, I remember that. Sorry. I must have worried you. How long has it been? I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. I can't be resting like this. And then you saw her face change. The way her expression became more haunted. Enough. Enough of that. I don't want you pushing yourself more than you need to. You've been in a coma for 3 weeks. 3 weeks where I didn't know if you'd wake up. 3 weeks where the children and I had no idea what would come next. We just had to convince ourselves that you'd be strong, that you'd make it. So enough. Whatever it is that you have to attend to, it surely can't be more important than your own health. You looked at her, absolutely stunned. 3 weeks. I've been... Oh, God. Oh, Harley, I'm so sorry. The children, they must be terrified. She just caressed your hand gently, cupping your cheek with her other hand. It's all right. I didn't say that to make you feel guilty. I said that so you would understand the consequences. I don't want you pushing yourself more than you have to. You've already done more than enough. It's time you rest for once. Please, she said, kissing your forehead. And you couldn't help but smile, blushing a little bit. All right. I'll rest. I promise you. I won't worry you like that again. And you truly meant it. Not wanting to see her endure anything more than she already had to. You could see the eye bags. You could see how tired she was. And knowing that you were the cause of that, you had to put a stop to it. One way or another. And if that meant prioritizing your own health, then maybe it wasn't all so bad.